with another episode of iNCW Undercard. Holy shit. Everything is bad. Alright, there we go. So, we had some technical difficulties. Not in our control, but for the most part, everything is fixed now. So we can go back to enjoying our streams and enjoying our matches as we normally do. I got a pretty decent card lined out for Sunday, but I didn't want to use have all the awesome championship matches on an undercard, because undercard's not for that. Undercard's for just good solid matches and occasionally a championship match every now and then. Specifically, like the iNCW Hardcore title, which is on the line in a fatal 4-way match, Falls Count Anywhere. So that's going to be pretty cool. But anyways, we'll go ahead and get the show on the road. Glad to be back. Glad that people stuck around for that unexpected vacation. If you're having any trouble hearing me, understanding me, or anything like that, if it sounds muffled, let me know. I'll see if I can adjust some settings, because I don't have my cool equipment set up that was really cool with the boom and all that, and it made it sound super professional. We're back to using a little desk mic right now, just until I can actually find all the pieces and assemble everything. But yeah, one by one, every little bit's coming together. If you're happy that we're back, feel free to go ahead and smash that like button. I know a lot of people have been wondering when we were going to come back. Today is the day. No more false hope. So as you can see, we got some pretty decent matches lined out here. We've got the Scorpion versus Pegasus in our first match. We've got a fatal 4-way Falls Count Anywhere match with Kickstart versus Adrian Knight versus Grand Kahuna versus the Dragon Victor for the Hardcore title. Dragon Victor doesn't have to get pinned to lose his title. If he does get pinned, hey, whatever. But at the same time, I feel like with what he's been doing here recently, he's going to be doing pretty good. I really have to get something in this room. There's a lot of echo going on. I don't know if y'all hear it, but I hear it, and it makes me so angry. And then for the main event, I did this one just for me. The Warriors versus the Bunnies of Destiny. Both of these teams haven't really done much this season. They did good little parts here and there, but they're some of my originals. So I feel like if this is going to be my first true show back, then I should have some of my originals in the main event doing what they do best. And why not have it be a tag team match? So with all that being said, let's get this bad boy underway. Once again, like I said, for those of you just joining, if you have trouble understanding or if you have trouble hearing what's going on, let me know so I can press this little green button on the front end of my mic, and we'll see about getting things swapped up, turned around, all that good stuff, and get this bad boy back and rolling. Everything's just kind of pieced together. You should see this right now. Like, usually everything's sitting on a desk, and then I got the boom mic attached to the desk. The boom mic comes right over in front of me, where it's just like if I had a camera, it would be just off camera, but it still picks up the sound. That's the normal setup. The setup I have right now is a little $15 plastic faux weave dresser with my TV and my PlayStation sitting on it. My PlayStation sitting on it, and then the TV sitting on top of the PlayStation. And then I have a TV tray set up to the side of my bed. My laptop sitting on the TV tray, so that way I can pretend to read chat and completely miss the chance miss that I'm supposed to be hitting the start button. And then I got the desk mic and my beer sitting on the TV tray, and it's like going right back to the beginning, right back to where everything started. It's kind of cool, but it sucks knowing that I could do better. So hopefully the show outlasts the visuals of the current iNCW studio. We got the Scorpion. Scorpion's had some pretty decent matches. One thing, since we're coming up on next season, I feel like I better mention it now. Speaking of not remembering wins and losses and stuff like that, I've actually got a little plan set up to where I can record wins and losses, so that way they matter more next season. I will be upgrading to 2K20. I just decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and do that. It may not be like it. I may not have to get with everybody to recreate people if you want to recreate them. Like there's a few people that I can think of off the top of my head that they have a distinct, what is it? What they do. I know how they look. I know how they're put together. So I can pretty much make them and then adjust things throughout the season if necessary. But there are some of y'all's characters, specifically a certain group of characters that are from a certain camp. Y'all can get with me and we can go ahead and see about putting these things. Oh, Scorpion out of the match quick. Pegasus giving chase. I don't know why Scorpion was in such a hurry to get out of there. Maybe he just don't want to deal with Pegasus right now. Pegasus, even though he doesn't have a great win-loss record, his matches speak volumes, and the caliber of matches that he's had, like his opponents and whatnot, he's only the second person. Are we looking at a 10 count already? Oh my god, no. Okay, Pegasus broke up the count. But he's only the second person to fight for the NWC title. Kojo being the other one, as far as iNCW is concerned. That will be changing come Holy Wars 2 in a couple weeks. I'd say we are just under a month away from Holy Wars 2. It'll be on October 13th, which is a Sunday, not a Friday. But it'll be awesome. I've got some cool plans for it. Oh! Nice suplex by Pegasus. Back elbow by Scorpion. I'm going to try to get back into the match. It's been gone for so long. There's so much I wanted to say, but I just started the damn show. Everything needs to happen. Pegasus with some quick elbows. Breaking free from Scorpion. Had Scorpion up, going for the snake eyes. Landed it perfectly. Oh, and a standing shooting star press. Showing respect to the crowd. Goes for the pin. One, no. Scorpion out at one. Pegasus slides under, hops up. Oh, and another Hurricane Rana. Beautiful high-flying action. Pegasus might be looking for that kick. Down on one knee goes Scorpion. Pegasus lines him up, steps through. Ooh! Heel right to the back of the head. Going after the arm now. Looking to go up top. Pegasus with the moon stomp. Dead center of the solar plexus. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh! Scorpion out at 2. We've seen that moon stomp put some people away. Sends Scorpion into the ropes rather. Gonna put him on the top turnbuckle. What does he have planned? Pegasus up there with him. Ooh! top rope Hurricane Rana. Goes for another pin. One. No, just a 1 count. Scorpion brought his A game today as far as the resilience is concerned. He hasn't really put on too much of an offense, but, I mean, being able to stay in the game, being able to stay in the match and put up with his punishment so far. Oh, flying crossbody from Pegasus. Kick to the head by Scorpion. Must have heard me talking shit. Fireman's carry has Scorpion up and hangs him out to dry on the top rope. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, no. Gonna take a little bit more than that, but I can understand why Pegasus is keeping the quick covers going on. Trying to take Scorpion. Ooh, with the DDT out of nowhere. I don't think Pegasus is ready for it. Goes up. No, Pegasus out the back door. Kick to the midsection. Oh, and a code red. Wisely not going for the pin, knowing that there's goes for the pin there. No. Scorpion wisely reaching out and grabbing the ropes. I was about to say he was going to pull him away from the ropes before he did it, but I was terribly mistaken. Pegasus going back up top, maybe looking for another moonstomp. Here it comes. Oh, rolled through. Scorpion managed to get out of the way just in time. Missed the drop kick. Scorpion stepping his game. Telling Pegasus to get back up. A lot of the luchadors are looking to make a name for themselves after Pantero left not too long ago. I believe it was the last iNCW on Twitch we had. Pantero with a win, heading out of iNCW over Desperado. A decisive win, I might add. So good on him. We are 7 minutes into the match. Pegasus gonna try to look for that step-through kick again. Scorpion fell a little close to him. No. Scorpion telegraphed it. He must have knew what was gonna happen, was completely ready for it. Oh! Jams Pegasus down. Taking time to celebrate when he should be going for the pin right here. Gonna drag Pegasus away from that corner. And then a snapmare, or a flipping neckbreaker rather. Taking more time to gloat. That is gonna come back to bite him in the ass. Oh! Just gonna lock in the reverse choke or chin lock. I'm not sure. I don't want to call it. It's like a sleeper hold. Yeah, we're just gonna go with a sleeper hold, but it's not working. Pegasus is fighting his way out of it. Got a couple of elbows to the gut. Oh, big elbow shot from Scorpion. Pegasus has Scorpion up. Oh, into a fisherman driver. That could be all she wrote. Pegasus is going to go for it again. Scorpion's down. Runs the steps through. And another heel to the back of the head. He should definitely roll him away from the ropes and go for the pin off of that. Took a lot out of him to get there. Roll him away. Hook the leg. 1, 2, 3. Pegasus picks up a victory over Scorpion. Damn good match by both of them. Scorpion started to step it up towards the end there. Can honestly say I didn't expect too much out of him. Just because it's been a while, not just because we've been off air, but because Scorpion's one of the ones who kind of falls through the cracks. Pegasus claiming Scorpion was light work. I don't know how the fans are going to feel about that. there's no shame in no shame in saying they're light work, but just may want to keep that slice of humble pie as small as possible. You never know who's lurking behind the next corner. All right, we've got the Grand Kahuna, we've got the Dragon Victor, we've got Adrian Knight, and we've got Kickstart Hart. All 4 men vying for that hardcore title. This is going to be one that you don't want to miss. If it goes as nuts, so we've seen it before, and I believe it was Dragon Victor and Grand Kahuna that destroyed the ring. If that happens again, Falls Count Anywhere, the match isn't going to stop. It's going to keep going. And we're not going to have a ring for the rest of the evening. Which, luckily, is only one more match. But, hey, it's whatever. We'll get through this. But, I don't know if I've unpacked the road crew yet. So we may have to take a brief intermission if they end up smashing through the ring again. You got Kickstart. I don't know when he started doing it, but Kickstart started picking up that low blow as a grand way of just ruining people. There's no disqualification in this match, so if he wants to use it, he is more than welcome to. I just don't understand why someone who had such high prospects as him would resort to that kind of move. You don't have to use it to get a shortcut. You were doing just fine. Sure, a couple people on the roster have your number, and sure, you're supposed to evolve and work on your moveset. But, it just wasn't expected, I guess you could say. If you haven't been following in the Facebook group, or if you're not in the Facebook group, let me know in here and we can work something out to get you in the Facebook group. Also, we have, what is it? So, Sunday, it'll either be right before iNCW goes on air, or it'll be right after. We have a video package to debut here on YouTube announcing the #1 or the first inductees into the iNCW Hall of Fame. I was gonna wait a little bit longer, maybe around when we got closer to Holy Wars 2, but I figured this would be the best time because, you know, we're just coming back. So I'm putting together a video package right now. I can't go back and get any of my old things that I had saved, but yeah, iNCW, 3 seasons deep and 2 episodes a week. I feel like we're in the realm where it's about time, and there's some faces that are known well enough, even if they're not seen regularly. There's some faces that have been here since day one that would fit in a Hall of Fame. There's only going to be one induction this year. There'll only be one induction, or this season. There'll only be one induction next season. I'm just going to keep it one at a time. Some inductees will be agreed with, some inductees won't. Fortunately, though, we haven't had any mass conspiracies, so we're not going to have to worry about anything like that. Or we shouldn't have to worry about anything like that. I don't know how everyone feels about it. Oh my goodness. Just a little side note, I appreciate that the company I work for cares about their employees, but they've called me at least 93 times today from an automated system to see if I'm all right, because there were some horrific weather that hit relatively close to where I am, and it just keeps coming back. So I answered that I'm okay. Clearly I'm okay. We're streaming. We're live. The arena is still intact, so everything should be fine. And I continually get messages, hey, are you good? But they're automated, so they're not as straightforward as that. It's such and such company crisis management system would like you to respond. I've been responding. It's not going to change, I promise. But anyways, that's enough of my ranting. We're going to get on to the Dragon Victor coming down to the ring. Look how tiny that belt is on him. I gotta tell you, there's some guys that I really hope we see again next season. Abductees. I mean, we can have some abductees. Oh no, Bobby Fame has been abducted. He's now an iNCW abductee. That'd be crazy. For those of you who don't remember Bobby Fame, go back here on YouTube and watch the first ever NWC world title match. It's a pretty damn good one. I was cheering for Victor, as you would expect, but all right. And here we go. Ooh, the two small guys picking on the two big guys and both getting their just desserts instantly. Grand Kahuna. Ooh, sends kickstart to the outside. Adrian Knight looking to do something, but got headbutt in the face. Now, if Kickstart or Grand Kahuna manages to catch a pin out here, the ref can slide out there in this match. Oh! If Dragon Victor continues to do that to Adrian Knight, this match is over. Good Lord. Grand Kahuna throwing Kickstart hard. Ooh, and then stomping on the elbow. Dragon Victor has an Anaconda Vice-like lock on Adrian Knight. But Adrian Knight using those potentially normally illegal knee pads. Oh! And a cutter from... What the hell? One. No. Kickstart sliding back into the ring. Now focusing on Adrian Knight. Looking to pick on somebody his own size. Mainly because anyone else in this match is going to hurt him. It's not a cowardly act. It's a wise act. But Grand Kahuna with the snake eyes on Kickstart on the steel steps. The ref rolling outside to potentially count get a 3 count. And snake eyes for Adrian Knight. One, no. Grand Kahuna breaks it up. And now the two behemoths are focused on one another. Dragon Victor busted out that backflip attack, whatever headbutt kind of thing that is. Ooh, was powering up a punch but missed entirely. Sends Adrian Knight flying to the outside, does Dragon Victor. Meanwhile, Kickstart working on the legs of Grand Kahuna. Kickstart with a couple more right hands. Has Grand Kahuna set up in the corner. Caught him with a clothesline, sending him to the mat. Ooh, Adrian Knight going to work on Dragon Victor. Oh, and a big Uranagi. Grand Kahuna is not playing around. Adrian Knight does the same thing. 1, 2, no. Kickstart managed to kick out. Adrian Knight with the power. Ooh. And a running senton. Goes for the pin. Grand Kahuna's there to break it up. Kickstart has Grand Kahuna. Oh! In a reverse neck breaker. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh! Grand Kahuna kicked out at the last possible minute. Kickstart was almost our new hardcore champion. And again with the big Uranagi on the kickstart. Grand Kahuna is just punishing this kid. Stepping on the arm once again. Oh, big super kick from Dragon Victor on the outside. Knee to the back of kickstart from Grand Kahuna. Fireman's carry by Adrian Knight. Big kick to the chest. Oh no. Grand Kahuna. This could be it. Oh. The bonsai drop on kickstart. Slings him to the middle of the ring. That's probably it, folks. 1, 2, 3. Grand Kahuna is the new hardcore champion. Oh my God. That was a slaughter. Look at this. Look at the height he got on that Uranagi. The strength of Adrian Knight to be able to put down Dragon Victor like that. Look at this. Reverse neck breaker. Could have had the whole thing right there, but Grand Kahuna is just too damn resilient. Look, the second Uranagi. Ooh. Oh, on the outside, a code red from Adrian Knight. I missed that. Grand Kahuna celebrating his victory. I don't know what's going to happen if these large, beastly killing people, these killing machines, continue to get the hardcore title. Like, where does this go? What do we do from here? You got to think Dragon Victor's going to be slightly upset that he's not the one to lose that title. But now we're on to, good Lord, Dragon Victor has got to be livid. Dragon Victor was down on the outside because of a code red from Adrian Knight and could not get in there to save his title. Those two behemoths. Whew. That just tells me I'm going to steer clear of the backstage area. That's just how we're going to manage to do this from now on. We're going to steer clear. We're going to make sure we keep cameramen back there because they need to be present. But other than that, we're done with the we're done with all that nonsense. Alrighty. So, for our final match, as stated, we have the Bunnies of Destiny versus the Warriors. This is either going to be the best match of the night or the absolute worst. I'm going to lean more towards the best because I'm an optimist. I'm going to lean more towards the best because these are my teams. These are my people. I'm sure if we had shirts the size for the Bunnies, they would have iNCW shirts on as well. But we don't. So here they come. You got Drax Shadow on the left and Crusher on the white, respectively. For those of you just tuning in to iNCW for maybe the first time, the Warriors were a dominating force throughout the first and second season But about halfway through the second season, they caught a losing streak, and Drax Shadow blamed Crusher for it and took him out. They had a loser leaves iNCW match, and Crusher lost. Drax Shadow did amazing in all of his matches against Crusher. When it came time to go against anyone else, he always fell short. Didn't matter how good of a match he put on, he always fell short. Then whenever the invasion of PWA was occurring, at the pay-per-view, Crusher showed up to fight for PWA just so he could get a chance to take out Drax. They had a last man standing match. Look at the bunnies. They had a last man standing match. Crusher ended up winning, and that was the last we heard of him for a while, up until there was some issues with the Blackwells losing the tag titles this season, and the Warriors came back to dethrone them. But before the Warriors had a chance to get to the Blackwells, the Masked Saboteurs took the gold. So that's pretty much a story of the tag team division here in iNCW, at least centered around Crusher and Drax Shadow. Then you have the Bunnies. The Bunnies, to my recollection, they haven't been tag champs. But man, do the fans love them? Hell yes. Are they talented? Hell yes. Are they potentially iNCW favorites? Absolutely. Luckily, they're not joined by Bad Bunny, the third bunny in the group. Oh, out the gate, Drax Shadow with a knee to the gut of Big Bunny. Big Bunny is the black bunny. The Bunny is the black bunny. Big Bunny is the white bunny. Big Bunny looking for a quick pin. Didn't even get a 1 count. Drax Shadow back to his feet, but Big Bunny was there to help him up. Oh! Fireman's carry into a powerbomb. Impressive maneuver, but Drax Shadow isn't having any of it. Immediately kicked him off. Gonna send Big Bunny into the corner. Oh! Caught him with a flying forearm. Well, not necessarily flying, but definitely moving at a high rate of speed. Taking Big Bunny to the corner. Big Bunny managed to fight his way free. Big Bunny trying to take Drax over to his corner, to unfriendly territory, but Drax reverses out of it. Oh no. And Big Bunny sets Drax up, sends him into the corner. Will Drax be able to get out of there? Yes. Big boot to the face solves all of his problems. Oh! Muscled over the 300-pound Bunny. Here comes the Bunny. Oh, with a step up. It didn't get all of it, but it was there. Oh! Might have got all of that one. Will there be a third? No. Drax was ready for it. Big foot, or big boot right to the gut. Drax. Oh! Caught a big boot to the face. The Bunny is going to work. The Bunny, believe it or not, is more of a submission specialist. Real good at the hole. There we go. Got the sleeper hold locked in. Might be. Nope. Drax drops down. Wisely breaking free. Ooh, and a drop kick of his own. Beautiful drop kick, by the way. Managed to. Oh! Bunny caught the fist. Hit him with a chop. Oh, and a kick to the side of the head. Got him locked up. Oh, Shadow Zone. Out of nowhere. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Drax almost put it away. He's fallen back into his old habits where he's trying to win the match by himself, and that does not need to happen. You gotta let Crusher in. You gotta let Crusher get a piece of the match, so that way you can heal up and y'all can beat them as a team. The Bunny with a vicious shoulder tackle to Crusher. What's he got lined up now? Oh no. Got him up in the, ooh! The Gotch pile driver. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, no. Crusher is still a relatively fresh man in this match. It's going to take a little bit more than a vicious pile driver to take him out. I know it sounds ridiculous saying that, but that's where we're at right now. Oh! Beautiful drop kick from Crusher as well. Did kind of like a backflip off the face of the Bunny. The Bunny going over tag in Big Bunny. Big Bunny misses with that wild right hand. Crusher going to try to take some type of control of the match. Boot to the gut. Caught the arm. Ooh! With the pin. 1. No, not even a 1 count. Crusher managed to kick out. Holy crap. Crusher has the, oh no, caught an elbow to the face for his troubles. Toe kick. Ooh! Face planting Big Bunny. And then dives through him like he's not even there. That's what Crusher's got to do. He's got to keep going with the quick offense, the sudden offense, as some commentators would say that I don't necessarily always agree with. Oh no. Who knew that bunnies stampeded? This is not good. Stomping in, gonna cave in the chest of Crusher. Ooh. Whirled him around with the drop kick. No, Crusher was out at, I believe there wasn't even a 1 count. What the hell is going on here? Big Bunny's back to his corner. The Bunny back in the match. Crusher going after the leg down and flies through the Bunny. Has the Bunny up. Sends him off into the corner. Here we go. Quick little combos. This is what's going to get the job done right here. Ooh, double stomp to the back. Drax with the pin. Big Bunny coming in. 1, no. Ref was a little slow. Drax pandering to the crowd. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like it most of the time, but... Oh, the Bunny and Drax going at it. Big Bunny and Crusher going at it. Both teams are risking a count out at this point. They have a 5 count to get out of the ring. All hell has broken loose. Oh! Big Bunny with that arm capture suplex. Drax is outside. Full mount beating the shit out of the Bunny. Sends the Bunny inside. Oh no. Ooh, with the elbow right across the nose. Drax slides back in. Crusher's down. The Bunny has Big Bunny to tag in. Drax has nobody. Oh! With a step up knee, but Drax is right back up. Sends Big Bunny into the corner, goes for the body splash and misses. Oh! Steps out of the way of the drop kick again. Oh my god. Drax has him up. Oh! Vertebreaker on Big Bunny. Both partners for the teams are on the floor. Oh, I can't talk. Whew. I started to lose my breath there. That was not good. But Beautiful drop kick. There's that gotch pile driver. Ooh. The Warriors with a decisive win over the Bunnies. The Bunnies of Destiny or Destruction, whichever you choose at this point. Hell of a match. Even after a Bunny stampede. Look at this. Look at it, just throwing the drop kick in the corner. The Warriors are steadily getting back to their winning ways. Two sweet each other, the sign of all good alliances. Both the Warriors, this is a match that we haven't been able to see because of the weight limits. But with the weight limits lifted, the Warriors finally put away, I say finally put away, there was no real rivalry here, but they managed to put away the Bunnies of Destiny, the clear fan. I appreciate y'all for sticking with us through this trying time. There's two people who haven't smashed the like button. If it's because you didn't get to see the whole show, that's 100% fine. As soon as I quit running my mouth, I'm going to turn this off. You'll go back and be able to watch it, and then you can smash the like button because you actually like the whole show. If you don't like the show, if you didn't like anything that you saw, if you don't like me, smash the dislike button and then tell me in the comments why you don't like me and why you don't like my show. And then I'll either get better, tell you to fuck off and wait until next season, or just tell you to fuck off. But one way or another, there will be feedback. There's one positive and two negative ways. You see? So, I mean, you got a third chance of having me change the world. But anyways, sincerely, I appreciate y'all sticking with us. People asking when it's coming back and stuff like that. We've got about maybe 3 or 4 weeks left, and then we're going on vacation again. I'm going to try to keep it shorter, but with how busy my actual work is going to be, I don't know how all that's going to pan out. That's just November through, anybody who's been watching for all 3 seasons knows that November through December, November through January really is real wishy-washy, because sometimes I'll work my regular schedule and they'll just extend my regular days, and then Undercard will be hurt by it. Other times I'll have to work full 7 days, and that's just not good for nobody. If I'm pulling, like, I think for the last holiday season I pulled an 81-hour week. That's 81 hours on one check, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. That's a great check, but it takes away from being able to do things like this. Puts everything into bind, throws a wrench in things. So it's less complaining and more telling you to be prepared for anything like that. Just for how busy the rest of the year has been. But other than that, I'm KB Chronic. This has been iNCW. Congratulations to the Warriors. Congratulations to Grant Kahuna becoming our new hardcore champion. And congratulations to Pegasus on a hell of a win. And be sure to start getting your people ready for next season. It's going to be on 2K20. If you want to wait and I can share play you in to kind of make some people cool. If you are planning on getting 2K20 on the PS4, cool. If you have just a concept that you want me to design and hope that I don't fuck it up, send me that too. Leave those in the comments. Whatever you got to do. But yeah, until Sunday, which is going to be huge. I almost forgot. Sunday, not only will there be on YouTube the video package debut of the first inductee into the iNCW Hall of Fame, or the first induction into the iNCW Hall of Fame on Twitch. Immediately following when that video goes up, there's going to be every championship on the line. The hardcore title, of course. The tag titles, the women's title, and the heavyweight title will all be on the line. And then, we'll have a 5th match just for funsies. I don't know. It'll be something. But, so, those matches, you're going to see Queen Zinda. I believe Queen Zinda was the last #1 contender for the women's title. You're going to see Queen Zinda versus Susan Reyes for the women's title. You're going to see, I haven't decided yet for the hardcore title, because Grand Kahuna could lose it between now and Sunday. As far as the tag titles go, it's going to be the Masked Saboteurs with George Prescott in their corner, defending against the Warriors, because they just beat the Bunnies. So, hey, the Warriors versus the Saboteurs, I know it's happened before, but hey, it's going to happen again. And then Info Warrior versus Randy Razor in the main event for the heavyweight title. So Info Warrior won a battle royal, got his title shot back. We're going to see how that goes. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm done here. This is iNCW. This is Undercard. We're on YouTube. Go follow us on everything. TheiNoobProject. It's going to have the same damn logo as it does right here on YouTube. And until Sunday, y'all have a good one.